Hey everybody, we got ourselves a new toy. By toy I mean turd toter.
Yes, when we're getting excited over a turd toter,
Right, the blue boy, whatever you want to call it.
We have come to a whole new stage in our life.
Well, you know, there's people out there that talk about their Ferraris. We talk about wastewater tanks. It's a funny thing about RVers that we get excited about the craziest things.
And our poop tote tank is one of them.
Right. So what we want to do is, I'm actually pretty impressed with this guy. This is the Camco Rhino waste tote. I wasn't sure. Here's the flaw on the website on Camco and Amazon, is they don't give they give dimensions, but they give the same dimensions for all the gallon sizes. So I really didn't know, and that's even on Camco's site. I wasn't really sure how big this guy was. So being that we have a, I believe, 38 gallon black tank in this RV, I went with
40.
It's a 40? Okay. It's a 40 gallon black tank. I stand corrected. I went with the 36 gallon, which is the largest one that they make. You know, when in doubt, go with the big one. And I'm pretty impressed so far. We haven't actually used it yet, so these are all clean, so no worries there. But just looking at all the parts and having Camco for other hoses, it came with a lot of accessories, and it was actually cheaper than some of the competitors. So we'll go over those with you here and let you know if this is something worth investing in. So first off, it comes with quite a bit of accessories, which we've already had these, but your clear elbows to go into your sewer connection, this to come out of the RV dump. Came with a small section of hose, which is really convenient to dump from your RV into the unit, and then also from the unit into the dump station. So this is pretty handy to have, so you don't toting your other ones around. It came with a small flush hose, because it does have a flush port with a backflow preventer, and it also has a vent port so that it lets the air out and lets you discharge the fluids quicker.
So what allows you to clear this tank?
Yep. You plug this guy in.
I'm learning too.
Actually, this guy has two female ends, so you could probably connect it to your vent port, but it looks like this only has a male end on your hose for your flush port. So if you want to flush this guy out, this is where you'd hook your water to. And then if you just want to vent it or also fill it with water, you can connect to this other port here. So it's got two ports on the top for that. It has your fill location right here. This is where you're going to drain your waste into. And then it also has your dump location here with a dump valve. So you can get everything all set up, get your hose connected, and then last step is just pull your dump valve and let everything flush out. So that's pretty cool. Comes with all the accessories you need.
Now, what does this one have that the one that we were using over the summer didn't have?
It didn't have the flush valve. It didn't come with a lot of these accessories. It didn't have the port here. It didn't have the pull handle, so it was just a open valve like this, and you dump it out. So it's just manually dumping it out, kind of sitting there shaking it, where this guy can stay on the ground and you can just set up your hose and pull the lever.
So
and
it's a lot less messy then.
In theory, it should be a lot less messy, and you can keep it all hooked up, connect your fresh water here, and flush this guy out. And in theory, it's just like cleaning the black tank on your RV. So there's a lot of cool features. The two negatives that I would see with this unit so far, again, we haven't used it, but just having experience with these, is the dump port for our waste location here, and probably in a lot of RV parks, if it's not a dump station, is pretty low compared to a lot of the 4-inch pipes that stick out of the ground. So I was thinking, okay, this is lower than the pipe sticking out for our sewer system here at the house where we have our RV set up now.
But if you pull it up, and wouldn't it bring it up?
That's what I'm getting at, is that either you could hook up to that and actually lift it and let a lot of the waste come out, or you'd have to get something to prop it up, and at that point you're just going to have to maneuver a little bit to get gravity to do its thing. Because if this hole is lower than where you're trying to dump it, it's not going to want to push uphill as easy.
I would think either way, it's probably better than shaking the darn thing out like you had to do over the summer.
Yeah, the other one we had to kind of sit here and pour it out like this and just let it pour out of the hole. So that is still an option. I mean, you can still hook your hose to the bottom port here, the inlet actually, and let it dump out freely. Or like I said, just once it gets to that point, you might have to put it up on a block or get creative with it a little bit. So we'll figure that part out. The second thing is this is designed to hook onto the ladder on the back of your RV, and we've tried it. We put this on the ladder, and then it didn't come with a strap, but we custom sized a ratchet strap to strap it on. But this guy is really heavy, even empty, so I don't know that I would trust this on the back of my ladder with the wind and crosswind down the highway and just buckling around. I think this would really take a toll on your ladder. So
that's where we need you to come in. If you have one of these, you have found a different spot for it, we just want to know where you're putting it on your rig, because honestly, we don't really know where to put it right now.
It's big. This is the big one, so I think during travel I might put it in the bed of the truck and see if I can fit it in there under the fifth wheel. Hopefully I got some room to maneuver, and but we got gas cans and we got other equipment in the bed of the truck. And then while we're parked, we might just store it on the ladder. But like I said, this guy is probably 38-40 pounds dry.
And we all know all the roads around this country aren't that smooth. So you start going over what was that road in Indiana?
Yeah, you're Midwest, you know, you got 60-mile-an-hour cross breezes, and this thing is just kind of hanging on the back and getting caught with the breeze and just going down the road. I just think this would take a real toll on those little screws that hold your ladder to the back of your rig. So
well, the one highway in Indiana, it was like us riding a bull going down the whole thing. I can't imagine this thing.
This thing just pounding away on the back of the ladder. So I don't think that that's where we're going to store it during long distance travel, but we're going to have to get creative with other places we can store it.
Yeah. So let us know what your creative way was, because we're definitely looking for one.
The last part that they sent you was this guy with the handle, something like this, and then this will go around the ball of your hitch on the back of your truck. Just put it on the ball, and then you can actually slowly wheel this to the dump station without having to drag it manually. Put it right on the back of your truck. I've seen some reviews though on Amazon where people noticed that the wheels did fall off. Overall, it's got really high ratings, but I suspect that those people were probably going too fast or hit some bumps with this thing fully loaded. So I would probably recommend just doing that very carefully. But that's just another option to get it to where you need to go without schlepping it around the campground. Put it right on the back of your truck hitch and wheel it like that.
Or you can just attach it to your mule and I'll bring it right on through.
Well, yeah, but you always have the handle itself to. But once this thing is full with 38 gallons of waste and the
it's going to be the
40
weight of
pounds,
me.
yeah, this thing's going to be really heavy. So, but all in all, if you're stationary in a lot of the state parks that don't have sewer hookups, or like us when we winter here in Florida, we don't have sewer hookups in the back of the property. We have water and electric. We got to dump into this.
Truck it to the other side of the property.
Right. Wheel it closer to the property and dump it occasionally. So, you know, it's a great tool for that. And so far, I'm pretty impressed with all the parts. It comes in various sizes. And we'll leave a link below to Amazon where we got it if you want to check it out.
And definitely don't forget to let us know what you're doing with your poop tote tank.
Your turd toter.
Your turd toter.
Alright guys, thanks for this review video, and if we have any further problems with it, we'll certainly update and let you guys know.
Alright, bye.
You make it?
Oh, I got, who am I?
You got the pink eye? Just don't blink.
Welcome back to RV Living Yet.
Hang on, I just coughed. Hey everybody, we got a new turd toter!